What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking MLB The Show 22 Team Affinity Season 1 predictions for the American League. For those of you guys who are new to MLB The Show, Team Affinity is always the biggest promo that comes out at the beginning of MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty. We get one card from every single team, so we're going to be getting 30 cards to start off the year. They should all be 88 overalls, so we have a ton of cards to go over in this video. We're doing 15 in today's video. Tomorrow I'll be doing the National League, and then we're also going to be talking about a 99 overall collection in tomorrow's second video. So if you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. I would greatly appreciate it. A ton of MLB The Show 22 news on the channel, rankings, videos, tips, gameplays, all that stuff as soon as the game drops. We are 45 days away, but I hope you guys all enjoy this video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so hot, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming, red button beaming.
Okay, everyone, so like I said in the intro, today we are taking a look at the American League Team Affinity Season 1 predictions for MLB The Show 22. Obviously, Team Affinity Season 1, one of the biggest collections, one of the biggest promos that come out at the beginning of the year. Every single year, we're going to have one player per team, and I have to give a big shout out to the person who made all these cards that we're going to be taking a look at today, Jay Calvert, aka Josh, the Blue Jays fan. We'll be leaving the links for all of his socials, his Reddit, his Instagram, his TikTok in the description down below. He not only made all the AL cards, but he also made all the NL cards for this video, and these were all his predictions. Mine might be a little bit different. I love the card art for these that Josh/Jay made. Once again, the Showtime collection for this looks absolutely awesome. A lot of people wanted MLB The Show 22 to be called MLB The Show 22 SHO for Shohei Ohtani, and he kind of implemented this with the Team Affinity card. You see, the W is a different color than the SH and O in Showtime. Showtime is actually the same color as the SH and O, but the W is a different color. So I really like that. I think that's really cool. This might be the first collection, the Showtime collection. So we have Cedric Mullins from the Baltimore Orioles. Now, the only reason why I don't think Cedric Mullins can get the card for the Baltimore Orioles is because he's by far their best player in real life, and he's going to get a live series card to begin the year for Diamond Dynasty. So I don't think we're going to get two Diamond Cedric Mullins to start the year, but he's definitely their best player. We're going to jump on to MLB The Show 21 after this and take a look at every single team in the American League and talk about some of the other players that I could see getting the card for their respective team. Next up is the Detroit Tigers, and we have Akil Baddoo, and I can see Akil Baddoo getting the card for the Detroit Tigers. I don't have any problems with that. We'll take a look at some of the other options when we jump on MLB The Show 21, but Akil Baddoo, I definitely like that one. Kendall Graveman, and he did make some mistakes on his card. Kendall Graveman obviously doesn't play for the Houston Astros anymore, so he's not going to be getting the card for the Houston Astros. He's on the White Sox now, so he's not going to be getting the card. I think Jose Altuve can get the card for the Astros, or Alex Bregman. I think those are going to be my picks. Maybe Justin Verlander as well, but he's probably going to be a live series diamond. Altuve will as well, and maybe Bregman. Bregman will probably be a live series gold, but I can see one of those guys getting it because Altuve and Bregman really didn't get a lot of special cards last year. Correa got a lot of love last year. He got the finest. Gurriel as well. Kyle Tucker got a finest, so I can see Altuve or Alex Bregman getting the 88 overall Showtime card because, like I said, last year they only got one special card each, I believe. Next, we're going to move on to the Los Angeles Angels, and we have Raisel Iglesias. People love his 99 finest card at MLB The Show 21. Can he get it? I can see a reliever getting it. I would say we're probably going to get 3 pitchers in the AL and 3 pitchers in the NL, depending on how many relievers they want to give us. Kendall Graveman not going to get it for the Astros, so we're going to need a reliever, and I can see Raisel Iglesias getting it for the Angels. Obviously, Mike Trout's not going to get one. Ohtani's not going to get one. My wild card for the Angels pick is actually going to be Anthony Rendon because the man has not played a lot of games in the last 2 seasons. Maybe they want to give us a diamond Anthony Rendon to start the season, so I can see him getting it for the Los Angeles Angels. Now we have the Chicago White Sox, and they have a lot of options. They have Lance Lynn, they have Rodon as the starting pitchers they can give it to. They have Yasmani Grandal behind the plate. He can get one. Tim Anderson got the 42 series last year. I think Yoan Moncada is a good pick for the Showtime 88 overall Team Affinity Season 1 card. I think Yoan Moncada would be nice. They disrespected him last year with the live series bronze. He got that 99 finest, so maybe they want to start off the year with an 88 overall Yoan Yoan Moncada, especially if they're not going to make his live series card a gold or a diamond going into next season. So I think Yoan Moncada is going to be my pick, but it wouldn't surprise me if Tim Anderson got one. Like I said, Yasmani Grandal would be a really good pick. As for Lance Lynn and Rodon, don't think they're going to get it. They had a decent amount of special cards last year, but Moncada or Grandal, I'll lean more towards Moncada there. Then we have the Minnesota Twins, and we have Jorge Polanco. I like Jorge Polanco. I could see him getting it. He got the 99 finest. This would be a really good card going into next season. His live series will probably be a gold, so that definitely wouldn't bother me if we got a diamond Jorge Polanco to start the year as a switch hitting bat. Pretty solid infielder. We're not going to be getting Byron Buxton because Byron Buxton should be a live series diamond, so I don't see us getting an 88 overall Byron Buxton to start the year. Next, we're going to have the Kansas City Royals, and every time we have the Royals, people want to go safe and go with Salvador Perez, but I actually think we are not going to get Salvador Perez for the Kansas City Royals this time around. I think we could actually see someone young like a Bobby Witt Jr. I think that would be a really cool card to use. I believe he's going to be on their opening day roster for the Kansas City Royals. Give it to a young prospect that is a young and bright future in the league. I would love to see a Bobby Witt Jr. I think we're all a little bit tired of Salvador Perez being the special card for the Kansas City Royals every single year, so I'm going to go with Bobby Witt Jr. I think that'd be a really, really cool card. Then we're going to move on to the New York Yankees, and he did make another mistake here. Anthony Rizzo is a free agent, and as a Yankees fan, I don't see us re-signing Anthony Rizzo, so I don't see him getting the card. Someone I would like to see get it would probably be Gleyber Torres or DJ LeMahieu. I think those would be really cool cards. Infielders, Gleyber Torres, another guy that didn't get a lot of special cards last year, kind of like I talked about with the Houston Astros. He got that throwback finest card, so a nice Gleyber Torres to start off the year. I think I would really, really like that. I think that would be cool. I could see us getting a Aroldis Chapman to start off the year. That would be cool, but he'd also be really, really hard to hit at the beginning of the year, make a lot of people rage, so maybe they won't go that route. We could see Garrett Cole as well. He's going to be a live series diamond, pretty similar. I don't think it's going to be Cole, but he's always an option for a Yankee card. As for Judge and Stan, I think they're going to be live series diamonds. They always get a lot of special cards, so I don't think we're going to get an 88 overall Judge or Stanton to start off the year. If we sign another player in free agency, if the lockout ends, maybe we'll see as well, but I think Torres or LeMahieu, or maybe even Sanchez, Gary Sanchez would be a good pick as well. He was a nice catcher with those special cards last year. I can see one of those three guys getting it for my New York Yankees. Next up is going to be the Cleveland Guardians. Ahmed Rosario could be a decent pick for this. Jose Ramirez, I don't think is going to get it because he's their best player. Again, like Cedric Mullins, he's going to get a high live series diamond, so I don't think it's going to be him. As for pitchers, we could see a Shane Bieber. We didn't get a lot of special card Shane Biebers. We didn't get that 99 till well at the end of the year in MLB The Show 21, so maybe they want to start us off with an 88 overall Shane Bieber. That card would be really, really cool. Other than that, don't really know too many good options for the Cleveland Guardians, so we'll have to check when we go on MLB The Show 21 for them. Then we have the Toronto Blue Jays, and I like the pick for Lourdes Gurriel because we're not going to get Bo Bichette, no more Marcus Semien on the team. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is not going to get the card for them either. Teoscar Hernandez should be a live series diamond. I also like George Springer for the pick, so Gurriel or Springer, I think it'd be really, really good for the Toronto Blue Jays because the other guys I named on their roster are really, really good players, and they're going to be live series diamonds to start off the year, so I don't want to see them get 88 overall cards to start off the year. Give it to Springer or give it to Gurriel because they're going to be low live series gold, so I would like to see them get an 88 overall card to start off the year. I think I'm leaning towards Springer. I would love to see an 88 overall George Springer. Always a pretty solid card in Diamond Dynasty with a pretty solid swing. Next up, we are going to have Mark Canha for the Oakland Athletics, and obviously he's no longer on the team, so he's not going to be getting the card. I think Matt Chapman or Matt Olson, one of the Matts, are going to get the card. As long as one of them are not traded before the beginning of next season once the lockout ends, I can see one of those guys getting the card for the Oakland Athletics. I would like a Matt Chapman card because his live series card has been declining, especially at the plate, so he's no longer a good live series card anymore, but he's an excellent defender, so if we can get a good hitting card with excellent defensive stats, he'd be a solid card to start off the year at third base. Next, we have the Seattle Mariners, and I could see Mitch Haniger getting the card. I think I would rather have a young guy like Jared Kelenic or Julio Rodriguez if he makes the opening day roster. Would like to see one of those guys as an 88 overall because Haniger should be a decent card as their finest card from last year. Robbie Ray is also an option, but he should probably be a decent live series diamond as well. Mitch Haniger, I can see getting the card. I like that pick for the Seattle Mariners. Then we're going to have the Tampa Bay Rays, and we have Brandon Lau. Brandon Lau would be a really good pick. Wander Franco would be nice. Randy Arozarena would be pretty cool as well. Mike Zunino is always a decent option for a special card if we need a catcher in this division, so I can see one of those guys getting the card for sure. Then we're going to move on to the Boston Red Sox, and I would love a Rafael Devers to start off the year, and I love Rafi cards. He is going to be a live series diamond going into next year. There's a lot of great options for the Boston Red Sox. You have Kike Hernandez you can give the card to. Obviously Xander Bogaerts, which is always a solid option, but he did get the 42 last year, so maybe he won't get it for this game. Kyle Schwarber is a decent option. Not sure where they're going to put Chris Sale next year. He's always an option. Nathan Eovaldi as as well. A lot of great options on the Boston Red Sox every single year. Kike Hernandez as well. But I would really like to see Rafael Devers. I think that'd be a really cool pick, and I love Rafael Devers cards once again. And then finally, to end it off, we have the Texas Rangers. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, no problem with that. I would like to see him get the card. So that's going to do it for the American League. All the cards. Shout out to Jay/Josh once again. Check out all the socials in the description down below. But we're going to jump on to MLB The Show 21 now. Take a look at some of the cards I might have missed because I was going off the top of my head. So let's jump on the game. Okay, so I jumped on MLB The Show 21. Now we're going to take a look at every single AL Live Series collection here for every single team and make my final prediction for every single AL team's Team Affinity Season 1 card. Now, obviously, these are going to be different Live Series collections for every single team because this is not MLB The Show 22. We have some players that have already signed in free agency. All these teams are not going to be correct, and by the time MLB The Show 22 comes out, as long as the lockout has ended, a lot of these rosters are going to be pretty different, but we're going to see. We're going to make my final predictions for now, and then we'll update them before MLB The Show 22 comes out. So like I said, for the Orioles, I do not see Cedric Mullins getting it because he is going to be their Live Series diamond going into next year. I can see John Means or Austin Hayes. I think one of those guys would be a pretty solid pick for the Baltimore Orioles. If they want to go wild card, they can go with a Trey Mancini 88 overall card. I can see them doing that. John Means or Austin Hayes, I think, is going to be my pick, though, for the Baltimore Orioles. Now we have the Boston Red Sox. A lot of great options, like I said already, for the Red Sox. Shout out to Josh, who picked Rafael Devers and made crazy card art like this one for Team Affinity Season 1 cards. Make sure to check out the YouTube video for my full Team Affinity Season 1 predictions with every single card art for every single team, like the Rafael Devers that Josh has made. So his pick was Rafi Devers. I can see him getting the card as well. I think I'm going to lock in either Alex Verdugo here or Chris Sale. If Chris Sale does not get a Live Series diamond, I can see Chris Sale getting the card. If he does, maybe Verdugo, because Xander, Rafi, Kike Hernandez, and Kyle Schwarber all got great cards last year. Verdugo was kind of the odd man out, so maybe they give him an 88 to start the year. Then we are going to have the New York Yankees. I already said Judge and Stanton not going to get the card. Those guys are going to get a lot of diamonds going into next season, so I don't think they're going to get the 88 to start the year, and Stanton got the 42 last year. Garrett Cole could get it, but I would doubt it here. Aroldis Chapman, like I said, would be a decent option, but he would be a really hard lefty to hit very early on in the year, so I don't think he's going to get it. Anthony Rizzo was Josh's pick, but he's not going to be on the team most likely. I don't think they're going to re-sign Anthony Rizzo. I would like them to pick him back up, but I don't think the Yankees are going to re-sign Anthony Rizzo. I feel like Joey Gallo is always a safe pick for this, so I can see Joey Gallo getting it, but I don't think he's going to get it. Gio would be a decent option. I think it's going to be Gary Sanchez, DJ LeMahieu, or I think it's going to be wherever he is. Where is Gleyber Torres? How low overall is Gleyber nowadays? Oh boy, is he really a bronze? He's a 71 overall. I think a cool Gleyber Torres card would be really, really nice. Until he gets his card up Live Series wise, I would like to see an 88 overall Gleyber to start off the year. Then we have the Tampa Bay Rays. Can Tyler Glasnow get it? Because he's not going to be playing next year because he is getting surgery. So I don't think Tyler Glasnow should be playing at all next year. So maybe they want to give us an 88 overall card of Tyler Glasnow to give us an upgraded Glasnow going into next year because he's not going to get any other cards. I think Wander will be a really good option, but I could see him being a Live Series diamond next year, so most likely not. Mike Zunino is always a decent pick. Brandon Lau was Josh's pick. I think he'd be pretty solid. Nick Anderson as well would be good, but he should be a Live Series diamond. And then we have Randy Arozarena. So I think I'm gonna go with either, let's go with Wander Franco or Randy Arozarena. Those are gonna be my picks for the Tampa Bay Rays. Excuse me, I went to their flashbacks there. Blue Jays have a ton of picks. They don't have Semien and they don't have Robbie Ray anymore. We're gonna get to Semien when we talk about the Texas Rangers, but I don't think Vlad's gonna get it. Bo Bichette's most likely not gonna get it, and Teoscar, because those guys are going to get upgraded cards throughout the entire year. I would like to see Gurriel got it, who got it in Josh's pick. I think he would be a really, really solid option. George Springer as well. I'm going to go with Springer or Gurriel. I do think Gurriel probably has a better chance than George Springer, but I preferably would like to see George Springer. Then for the White Sox, a lot of high overall Live Series cards here. You have Robert, Grandal, Hendricks, Kimbrel, and Rodon all being diamonds to start off the year. So I don't think those guys are going to get it. I would have liked to see Grandal. I did not realize he's this high Live Series wise. Then we have Lance Lynn, who could get it. That was Josh's pick. I would like to see him. I love 96 overall Lance Lynn. MLB The Show 21. So an 88 to start the year. That would be a solid card. Tim Anderson, always a solid pick for the White Sox card, so he can get it. Jose Abreu, I don't think, because he always gets a lot of special cards throughout the year. So I don't see him getting that card. Then we see a Lucas Giolito who could get the card. I'd probably say no if they want to go with him. I wouldn't be surprised though. I do think the pick is going to be Yoan Moncada though. I think Yoan Moncada deserves the card for the White Sox. A 74 overall overall live series is terribly rated in MLB The Show 21. I don't know what they were thinking. He should be at least a high silver live series. So I can see Moncada getting the card for the White Sox. Then we're going to have the Guardians, no longer the Indians. I said Shane Bieber can get it. I would like to see him. Emmanuel Clase could get it, but I doubt it. He got the 99 finest. Ahmed Rosario would be cool to get another infielder. I don't think Jose Ramirez is going to get it because he's probably going to be a high 80 live series diamond going into next year. For the Detroit Tigers, Josh picked Akil Baddoo. I also think it's going to be Akil Baddoo. Now looking at their live series collection here, they do have Javi Baez coming to the team in free agency, so Javi Baez could get the card as well, but he should be a decently rated live series card, and he's probably going to be in the cover athlete pack as well, so I don't think Javier Baez is going to get the card. Jonathan Scope could get it, but I think it's going to be Akil Baddoo. I think that's a good pick. Then we have the Kansas City Royals, and I said I went out on a limb there, and I went with Bobby Witt Jr. I think Bobby Witt Jr., as long as he makes the opening day roster, I think he can get the card. I don't want it to be Salvador Perez once again. Let's take a look at the Bobby Witt Jr., the 99 overall. I would like to see an 88 overall Bobby Witt Jr. get it to a young player to start off the year. I think that would be a really cool option. Then we have the Minnesota Twins. I don't think it's going to be Buxton because Buxton's going to be a live series diamond, their best player, kind of like the Orioles. I don't see Buxton getting it. Jorge Polanco was Josh's pick. For those of you guys watching on TikTok, Josh made some sick cover art for Team Affinity Season 1 cards. They're on the screen for you guys right now. Check those out. Shout out to Josh if you're watching this once again. Full video for Team Affinity Season 1 predictions on my YouTube channel right now. But I also could see Jorge Polanco getting the card. Donaldson, another decent pick for the 88 overall card. So I think it's either going to be Donaldson or Polanco, not going to be Buxton. Then we have the AL West and the Astros. Verlander didn't realize he was this high rated. He's probably not going to get the card now. Kyle Tucker's not going to get it. He got a 99 finest. I think it's actually going to be Altuve, or it's going to be, where is Alex Bregman? Either Alex Bregman or Altuve, maybe even Michael Brantley. One of those guys are going to get it. I think they can get it. McCullers can get it as well, actually. Now I'm looking at the Astros. They have a lot of great options here. So I can see Altuve getting it. I can see Brantley getting it, Bregman or McCullers. I know I said live series diamonds, probably not going to get it, but Altuve only got one special card last year, so he can get it for the beginning of MLB The Show 22. Wouldn't bother me too much. Alvarez got their 42 last year. Correa got a lot of cards. Gurriel as well got a 99 finest. He's not going to get a card. Tucker as well. So I think Bregman would be a really good pick if they want to go with a position player. If they want to go with a pitcher, McCullers is their guy. And then you have Michael Brantley, who could be the wild card out if they wanted to go with Michael Brantley. Then we have the Angels. It's not going to be Mike Trout. It's not going to be Ohtani. Josh picked Iglesias, but I actually think it'll be Rendon, because Rendon has been declining in previous years because he has been playing the last 2 years, only about 100 games played in the last 2 years. So I have a feeling they want to give us a pretty decent Anthony Rendon card to start off the year, and I can see them giving us an 88 Rendon in this Team Affinity Season 1 collection. So he's going to be my pick. Then we have the Athletic Starling Marte, no longer on the team. I said Matt Chapman and Matt Olson probably going to be my picks. I think Matt Chapman's probably going to be the picker. Maybe Yan Gomes wants to be the pick, but I don't think it's going to be Matt Olson as an 89 overall live series. He's just going to be too high. As long as Chapman doesn't get traded, he's probably going to be the pick because he's excellent defensively. He's just so bad at the plate. So if they give him decent hitting stats with those great defensive stats, he'd be a really solid third baseman to start off the year. Then we have the Seattle Mariners. He picked Mitch Haniger. I think it's either going to be Jared Kelenic, or I could see it being Julio Rodriguez. One of the young guys, as long as Rodriguez makes the opening day roster, he can get it, or like I said, Jared Kelenic as well. Ty France, also a decent pick for the Seattle Mariners. I don't think Mitch Haniger is going to get it. Then we have the Texas Rangers. I keep going back to the flashbacks instead of live. So we have Isaiah Kiner for Leffa, who can get it. We have Adolis Garcia, who can get it as well. And then we have newcomers like Corey Seager and Marcus Semien, who can get the card. Semien's going to be a live series diamond, so I don't think he's going to get it. Where's Corey Seager? I have to go check out the Dodgers really quickly. Where is Corey Seager? I think he ended as like a 85 overall. What did he end as? Corey Seager. Where is he at? Did I miss him? Corey Seager, where you at? Okay, he finishes an 82 overall, so Corey Seager can get it. What a way to start off his Texas Rangers career in MLB The Show 22 with Team Affinity Season 1. So I can see Corey Seager or Isaiah Kiner for Leffa being the pick for the Rangers. Okay, everyone, that's going to do it for the video today for my Team Affinity Season 1 predictions for the American League. Shout out to Josh once again for making those crazy card art designs. They are absolutely amazing. I would love to see those card arts, honestly, in MLB The Show 22. They are that good. Make sure to follow him on all his socials down below. I'll also be featuring his card in tomorrow's video in the NL. We'll be doing the same thing, and then I'm also going to be talking about a 99 overall collection to start off MLB The Show 22 in a second video. We'll also be covering new legends on Wednesday, as well as feature premieres for MLB The Show 22. So a ton of MLB The Show 22 content coming this week. So if you guys are new, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. But that's going to do it for me today, everyone. See you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.